Good morning, Fergus. I'm Aiden Stansberry, and this is your Eagles Newscast. On this week's newscast, we will be bringing you news about the Construction Academy, the hit game Flappy Bird, and the new Chromebooks. But first, let's get a preview about this year's FFA chapter.
As a part of our ag class, we have to learn the FFA Creed. The FFA Creed by E.M. Tiffany. I believe in the future of agriculture, with a faith born not of words, but of deeds. Achievements won by the present and past generation of agriculturists, in the promise of better days through better ways, even as the better things that we now enjoy have come to us from the struggles of former years.
I have been in FFA for 3 years. I participate in parliamentary procedure, vet science, livestock evaluation, meat science, agronomy, crops, and I've done prepared speaking and extemporaneous speaking. It depends on the contest you go to, but usually when you get there, depending on whether you're doing speaking events or your ag events, including mechanics, livestock meets, you go and typically you take a test and then you present the information that you have, or you go out and judge your livestock, judge your meat, stuff like that.
I'll be attending JAM and Conrad and then state convention.
Our chapter's been really successful this year, especially in livestock evaluation. We won the Ruby Valley Invitational Livestock Contest, our Fall Districts Livestock Contest, and the John Deere Ag Expo Livestock Contest. We got second in Ag Communications at John Deere Ag Expo, and second in range at our Fall District Contest.
My favorite part is just meeting all sorts of new and interesting people and all the great leaders that you can meet in FFA.
FFA sounds interesting. Construction Academy has also been busy this year with their annual project. Here's an inside look at the class.
How long have you been working on this house?
We've been working on this house since the beginning of the school year, and so it's about 5.5 months or so.
How many houses have you done when you were within your construction?
This is the second house that I've built. Last year we built a much bigger house, and then this year this one's a little bit smaller.
How many houses have you worked on with the high school?
6. This is my 6th house.
And have you guys had any difficulties with putting this house together?
Weather's always a difficult thing. We have to deal with the weather every year. That's the hardest thing we have to deal with.
Okay. And what is your favorite and least favorite part?
Oh, I like it all. I can't say that there's any part I don't like or one I like better than the other. I like what we're doing right now because that's what I did for 20-something years for a living.
And what are you guys doing right now?
Drywall. We're putting a drywall up. We're going to be taping it and texturing it and getting ready for paint.
How big is the house square footage-wise?
It's 1,775 square feet.
When do you expect this house to be done?
This house we'll probably have done within a couple months, 2.5 months or so.
Great work, Construction Academy. Flappy Bird fever hit the U.S. a few weeks ago, and now since creator Don Nguyen took his app off the Google Play and App Store, this has caused controversy because some people have been trying to create some money off the newfound scarcity in Flappy Bird. Sellers have claimed that none of their sales have gone through on eBay, though. eBay canceled their sales because, they say, smartphones and tablets must be restored to factory settings before they are allowed to be sold on eBay. According to them, all content from your device, including the game Flappy Bird, must be removed before you sell any electronic device on eBay. Also, selling products with the content on them is against Apple terms. So if anybody is missing Flappy Bird or was hoping to get rich off the app, they will have to just download another similar game or make a trade over the black market. The school has recently purchased many new Chromebooks. We have the story on these new technological additions to the school.
We bought the Chromebooks so that it would give us more technology to use for the students. Right now, sometimes there's not enough to go around, so we decided that this would be a good option.
The new Chromebooks. We have a set of Chromebooks that we use in the math department, so kids can use them more in the everyday education.
With the Chromebooks, what we did, we used them for math and stuff. We got an application that helped us with math and helped us with like all of our other classes, and I thought it was really like nice because you could actually get something done without asking the teacher.
So I've used the Chromebooks in my Title Pre-Algebra class more than the other classes. We use it for Khan Academy. My geometry classes, we've just gotten like logged on and stuff and haven't done a lot with that except for the testing.
We got new Chromebooks now that we want to use in the English department to free up the lab a little bit. Chromebooks do a lot of the same things that our computers do in the library. It's just that it's going to be more accessible to classrooms.
I guess with the school purchasing all of the Chromebooks, it really helps like everybody, because when we used them, we only used them in math class, and now you can use them everywhere.
They're easy access. They don't take, once the kids are logged on to the Chromebooks, all they have to do is enter their password into it, so it doesn't take as long for them to get onto it. And having them in the classroom and available is nice and easy, yes.
In order for Google to work, it requires an 8-character password, and so some of our passwords in the past have not been 8 characters, and so we just needed to get everything done so that that would work.
Last year's Chromebooks are like the old generation Chromebooks. They're a little bit harder to use and not as much user-friendly as the new ones that they just got, but the new ones should be much easier to use and so much faster.
It's a technology age. We need to keep up and move in that direction.
That's all for today. I'm Aiden Stansberry, Fergus High News.
Then go to the Eagle Journal tab and click on Newscast Archive. And now click the newscast you would like to watch.